Hey guys, it's Phil Hounhorst, CEO of Obius, and today we are demystifying what ERP stands for and what Obius is trying to solve. What is ERP-Software? ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning and is a software that keeps overview of all resources a company has. It tracks most or every process that happens in the company, and this with predefined workflows, like the best practice. But also, every work step has to be customizable for individual needs, because you understand that there are many niches and many markets that have very customized workflows. So what is the rule of resources in ERP? ERP software tracks most resources, and this includes the management of material, human resources, capacities, finances, and customer relationship management. A good ERP software should at least have 3 out of 5. It requires a shared data management. So every employee in a company should use ERP software, and it's all connected to one shared database where everyone can access and everyone can insert their transactions. Basically, it's the core of every company. Now we take a closer look at one example, and in this case, it's the sales process. So the first step is that the customer wants to buy a product. And in order to interact with the customer in our ERP software, we have to create the customer in the customer master data. The master data is basically a list of all customers that we are doing business with in the company. After this, we create a sales inquiry because the customer first just asks to buy the product. Based on this, the sales quotation is then created and sent to the customer. And if the customer agrees, then there is a sales order that is created out of the sales quotation. This is a huge milestone because the order then has been created and the customer accepted the price and the quantity. After this, there has to be a delivery note and the order has to be shipped to the door of the customer, and then the customer gets billed by creating an invoice. Basically, after this, the sale is complete. Of course, this is a very high-level overview of these sales processes, and for example, after the order has been created, there is also some kind of internal logistic, let's say warehouse and transaction shifting happening in the company, because you, for example, have to pack it into packages and then load it onto the truck that delivers and stuff like this, but this is a very high-level overview. So basically, everything you currently see on the screen is a single transaction, and everything has to be inserted into the ERP software. But like mentioned, ERP is not only limited to, for example, the sales process, but has many modules. And depending on who you ask, there are more or less modules that are going into ERP. These modules cover the most, but of course, not everything a ERP software can offer. So just as an overview, we have supply chain management, which is basically keeping track of the goods that is sent from A to B. We have manufacturing, where we are creating products. We have the Internet of Things, which are basically machines that are communicating with each other. Project management, which is the overview of what every customer, for example, needs for a certain project. Customer relationship management, also in order to do, for example, advertisement or targeting direct customers. Service management, for example, for maintenance. Sales and marketing. Human resource management, so keeping track of the employees you have and maybe doing their payrolls. Asset management, when a company, for example, owns real estate or some kind of maybe wallets. Business intelligence, which automates these workflows. Big data analytics to make the most out of the existing data. And financial management to keep track of every document. This was a very high-level overview of what ERP is and what ERP stands for. Obius is an all-in-one DLT-based ERP software which enables all these modules you currently see on screen and also keeps track of digital resources. More on this topic can be found in our white paper.